got the Supra out here. We got the 55. We're gonna make the first passes on the Supra in a couple years. It's been down for a while. Hopefully everything goes good today. We just want to have some fun, meet some people. It's kind of like a car show with some drag racing mixed in. You excited?
Yeah, I'm really excited. It's been a long time since I've been able to make a pass in this car, so for me to go down the track not only with the turbo but to have nitrous with it.
Yeah, the last time we raced it came up on boost and it took about 20 seconds. Now it takes like what, 3, 4?
Maybe 3.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
Wild.
Nitrous is on point. This little 183 cubic inch motor loves that 100 shot, I'll tell you. It should be fun. We were having a little bit of a fuel pressure issue yesterday when we were driving it around, but we replaced the filters and I'm hopeful that it fixed our problems, but I don't know yet. So I'm hoping that it's fixed. We're gonna run it on low boost at first just to check and see. Hopefully we have fun. That's the main thing.
I know I'm gonna have fun. The second I tried spooling it up, I was like, whoa.
It sounds pissed.
Like an angry hornet.
Is it spraying nitrous during the pass too?
If I
It's on a button.
The button
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So if she's losing, she can hit it.
Oh, scramble. Okay.
Yeah.
We might race each other later. If her first pass goes good, if we're comfortable.
What are you running today?
55.
Oh.
I'm excited to line up next to you.
See, hopefully it goes good, we don't break anything. So first pass was a little bit ugly. I mean, it left decent. Went out there, when she went to do the 1-2 shift, it lost crank signal for a split second. I've been fighting this car, losing crank signal for a while. I thought I had it fixed. It hasn't done it in a long time, but stuff changes at the track when you put a load on stuff. Lost crank signal, so I changed some things in the computer, a filter level. Hopefully it doesn't lose it again and she can make a clean pass.
Yeah, it wasn't doing, I didn't really feel any P's or anything. Every time I hit the nitrous, it popped. Did not want to go.
You're hitting it down track?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hoping that it would go faster.
It's not right. Like, the crank trigger is not keeping up with this engine for some reason. It loses ignition, then when you get it again, it pops out the exhaust because it lights all that fuel twice. Because it didn't light it the first time.
Let's look at the data again.
Huh?
Let's look at the data again.
We need to get it fixed. We're not going to fix it by making another pass.
I want to make one more pass.
Make it my 55.
Huh?
Make one of my 55 then.
I want to make one of this.
You're going to hurt it.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are. Popping like that's not good on the engine.
I think it needs more more boost? Like turn this up?
No, that make it worse. It's losing crank signal. It means the engine doesn't know where the timing's at. Second bulb on, push that trans brake and floor it.
Let my foot off the brake, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Be ready to pull the shifter back into second.
Got it.
Button floor. Floor it! Off the line.
I know. What did I do wrong?
You didn't go full throttle.
What do you mean?
You didn't go full throttle when you left.
Oh.
It's a little stiff, but yeah, you weren't.
Okay. Smashed it.
Well, we've been kind of working on this thing for a couple weeks now, trying to get it back in order. Well, actually about a month, just on and off. And we haven't really shown a lot of it, so I'm just trying to catch everybody back up to speed.
Nice, June.
Put some nitrous on this thing recently. I've just been fixing a lot of the little things that were wrong with it this whole time. It had some crank sensor issues. We changed out crank sensors. It had an IAC that was wide open all the time, so it had a boost vacuum leak. We fixed that. Fixed a lot of things. Put nitrous on it, like I said. We put a 100 shot on this thing. Nitrous Express really helped us out on this deal. It used to take about 10 seconds to spool, and now it only takes about 2.5–3 seconds to get to 5,020 pounds. I'm really happy with it. I'm excited to see what it can do. We're still working the bugs out of it. It's got a stock fuel tank in the back, and we're kind of fighting some cavitation issues under hard acceleration and stuff like that. The tank has to be really full, or else it tries to lose fuel pressure. But like I said, we're working through a lot of the bugs still, and it's been a really fun process, honestly. I've learned a lot from this car. So, I'll show you guys under the hood. So, we're going to send the valve covers off to House of Pearls and get them painted, so don't pay too much mind to them.
Are they going to match the car?
Yeah, they're going to match the car.
That's cool.
We put Nitrous Express on here. It's basically just a EFI nitrous kit. It's a dry kit. Comes with this solenoid, this nozzle. I elected to weld the bung end to the cold side here, but you can use a bulkhead fitting if you don't have a welder. We're using a button to activate it, so I actually made some button brackets for the Sparco steering wheel in the car. Nitrous on the right, trans brake on the left.
You made those brackets?
Yeah, I made those.
You're a bracket maker.
Yep.
Good job.
It's got a rotary switch in it to change the boost level, boost settings that it's going to be on. Right now it's on 3, which is like 22 pounds of boost. 4 is 27, and then 5 is around 32. This thing, until I put CO2 on it, it probably won't make more than about 35 pounds of boost just because it's on manifold pressure. But yeah, it's coming together really nice. I'll show you in the back. We mounted the bottles.
Bottles?
We put two 10-pound bottles in the back with a billet, with Nitrous Express billet bottle bracket.
That's straight off. That's like the Racer off of Cars, the movie. He's got the bottles in the back glass. That's you now.
It's awesome, man. I love it.
I think it's badass.
We're gonna change the seats, I think. Those seats looked okay when the car was white, but I'd like to put like a darker seat in it.
I agree.
It's coming along. I can't thank Nitrous Express enough. Without that, this thing would leave like a dog.
So what was going on at Trails? I know it was kind of popping and...
Yeah, so at Trails it was losing crank signal, and as it would go down the track it would hit a certain RPM and it would just pop and lose sync. So I moved the crank trigger wires away from some coil output wires, and then I changed some filtering and some settings in the Haltech. It hasn't lost signal since, so I'm hopeful that it's fixed. I've run it, I don't know, 10 pulls since then, and it hasn't done that. The only thing we're fighting now is every once in a while when the tank gets low, it gets some air in the fuel lines, and it's got a stock tank with a electric pump in the tank, but it's also got a mechanical pump up front. It's kind of a weird setup. It's not the way I would do it, but we're working with what we got for right now until I can get a fuel cell with a proper sump in it and run just like all the rest of our cars. We put a full exhaust on the car. Me and Tanner were working on that for about a week, just doing the full exhaust. It's got a 4-inch exhaust, stainless, back to a titanium Vibrant muffler. Big shout out to Vibrant. They're a huge help. So
when do you guys think you're going to have it back out? I know, are we going to Midnight Madness?
Yeah. We're going to have it out this weekend. We're either going to go to Midnight Madness or we're just going to go test somewhere. We're probably going to run it in an Upstart small tire. It's like a $50 buy-in. Small tire class. I might put a Mickey on it, whatever comes off your car, and just throw all the boost we can at it. It should be a really, really fun car. Like I said, it had an IAC issue. It was a big vacuum leak, and it would idle real high, and then you drop it in gear, and it'd go way down, slam into gear, and it would run hot. Now it's running a little bit cooler. It makes like 4 more pounds of boost. I'd blocked off the IAC. I deleted it. Our idle control is just strictly ignition timing, and it should run mid-8s in the quarter by the time it's all said and done. So that's the goal. I'd like to see it go 8s. Right now it's only been 12s, so we're a long ways away, but it's definitely got it in it. It's just a little stubborn. Want to jump in the video here?
I can, yeah.
Hello.
Mr. Wyatt likes the Supra. Are you happy with the car?
I am, yeah.
We're getting there.
I'm working on it.
Made some pulls yesterday on it, and it's getting closer.
Thank you, guys.
Gonna try to race it this weekend.
Yes, I'm excited. I love KD Dragway, so I would love to be able to race it, especially since the front lip is off it. I know
Yeah,
that's not gonna
it's
get...
already ready. We had a possum last week, and we were like, well, fuck it, we're just ready for KD now.
He took out
We're
another
ready to hit the hill.
So that's why the NX sticker is there.
Willie's got a thing for possums.
You have a thing for possums?
They have a thing for me, I think. They
Wow,
just come out of nowhere.
You
What?
think that's funny?
Yeah.
You waxed one.
So Trails wasn't the best showing, but we figured out a lot of things, and you got to test. I think it's going to be a lot better next time it goes out.
No more popping and banging down track.
Yep, and we won't give up till we get it.
So will I need nitrous when I'm at KD?
Yeah, you're going to use it to build boost.
Okay. How much boost does it have now that there's no boost leak?
It makes about 3 or 4 more pounds. So we're going to do a comparison. We're going to do nitrous versus no nitrous building boost. And it's very muggy out today, so it may not even get to the chip without nitrous. We'll see.
Give her the beans. Not having it.
It takes a while.
Oh, the air is terrible today. Swamp ass weather. Wyatt didn't like that.
I said, it's very muggy out today. This car, if we went to race it without nitrous, just wouldn't happen. It's obviously an auto car with a very tight converter because it makes good power, but it's only 183 inches, so it doesn't make anything down low. Nitrous on everything, even turbo cars.
It took forever to spool up without it.
Yeah.
All right, Wyatt. Wrap up the video, buddy.
What do you got to say?
I hope he didn't turn the nitrous on. This guy put a GoPro on and everything. Bro,
turbos and nitrous and everything else, I figured you would have just caught
the 3.4 or the dart run's freaking good.
Yeah, it does.
It was I thought we were gonna get stretched.
It was
And-
a good run.
Dude, I thought we were gonna get stretched.
The second one I knew you were ready because I could hear the
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I'm just gonna floor it and she'll chase me.
Yeah.
'Cause it was like here and then all of a sudden you just heard the fucking turbo come alive and that thing just
All right, so we were out here working on the Supra. We've encountered some problems with fuel cavitation, and we have the stock tank. This is how we bought the car. It has the stock tank with this bulkhead fitting that runs to this tube that runs down into that. I don't know what you call that, like a factory style sump. It's just a little box down there.
This was my idea, by the way.
Yeah.
I always
So
say idea.
this runs down, and it was kind of near the top of it, so we added that little piece of rubber to extend it a little longer, because when it would get low on fuel, it would start cavitating. Wow. That's what he said. Hi. You like the Supra, buddy? Yeah.